I'll be doing a review of the Tractor S4 case. The Tractor S4 case is Native Instruments' first entry into the hard case market. The S4 was actually about the same size as a 19-inch mixer. For those of you who don't know what a 19-inch mixer is, it is a mixer used primarily by mobile DJs that have a lot of inputs and outputs and are doing very big production sets. So you could go ahead and buy a case that will fit a 19-inch mixer, and this should fit that case. But be warned, of course, take your S4 with you, make sure it fits and test it, don't just buy it online. The things this case does very, very well is what it's meant to do. It's a beautiful case for the S4. It fits it perfectly. In addition to, it has very nice, easy latches. Not all cases have easy latches, which come off and take off the top. The cool thing about the top is that it is perfectly stable. You can actually put your own stickers and stuff and brand yourself. Also, really nice is the handle. The handle is actually very, very comfortable to have. Doesn't cut your hand and it doesn't feel like it's going to fall off, which is something I've dealt with other cases before. And of course, you cannot go wrong with the built-in laptop stand. Other than that, it's a very sturdy piece of gear. It looks beautiful, great chrome, great black. Looks wonderful, looks very professional. You won't have any types of complaints or questions about what's in the case. Everyone knows it's going to be DJ. This is a lot of good things. There are definitely a lot of things that I would like to have seen improved. To begin with, a very small complaint is the space behind the mixer is very, very small. You can't fit more than the plug and maybe these little power strips, which is a bit of a hassle. In addition to that, it's also very low. As you can tell, the case top takes up most of the height of the unit, which is fine because it has a built-in laptop stand. It isn't very deep, so if you were to put one of these power strips in the case, you actually can't fit any other inputs or outputs into the device. It actually blocks it. So if you want to put a mic in, it's hard to do. Another complaint I have is that everything just kind of comes out the top backside of the unit. There is no type of little hole that a lot of mixers have where you can siphon and filter through plugs. That way it looks a lot cleaner. You don't have cords all willy-nilly in the background. You don't have to worry about people pulling them. Though those are very small complaints, my biggest complaint has to do with the laptop stand itself. First and foremost, the stand, for you to reach the knobs, you have to extend the stand very far out. Now the reason why it's such a big problem is because, as you can see, the laptop stand does not have a very good locking mechanism. If you keep pushing, it comes right off, which of course is a bit of a problem if you have a laptop and other things. Not even just intentionally, if someone were to bump into it, they're constantly moving the device and moving it back towards you, and you are constantly having to push it back up. Now what I will say is they did make an attempt to lock it with a little small clip that's right here. Now this clip is meant to lock and touch the bolt that's right here. But as you can see, I can wiggle it with my finger. It's not very tight and there's no way to tighten it. What I'd have seen instead would have been some type of notch at the end of the track so that you couldn't push it out farther than it needed to go without really pushing it through it. And therefore also you couldn't push it back towards you very easily either. And once again, those are all very small complaints. All this case is wonderful. It will protect your unit S4 very well. It will make you think that you have great protection over your investment, and you won't feel like you are going to break anything or hurt anything.